can't tell you how many times new streamers or people that are looking to get into streaming tell me they can't afford to get started. After a few minutes of talking with them, they usually realize that, while yes, if you want to get all the fancy equipment that big dogs of streaming have, then yes, you need to get a loan from the bank to get started. But if you use what you have or are willing to put in a little extra work over a few weekends, you can get started a lot sooner than you initially realized. You see, streaming is expensive. The longer you're in it, the more you're going to spend. Realize in the beginning, you can just use what you have. I imagine if you want to be a streamer, you probably already have the means of gaming, right? Like, you either have a PC or a console that you're already playing games on. Now, I know you can't stream with a basic PC, and it can be super tough to get a decent stream straight away from a console, but you have to start somewhere. As you grow, you get to invest in bigger and better things, but in the beginning, you just use what you have. If you can't stream, as in your equipment just won't handle it, then instead of streaming, you just play games and save the gameplay and use our content distribution roadmap and build your audience off of recorded gameplay. Look, I know it's not ideal, but it's a start. It gives you the opportunity to build an audience and even make some extra money so you can invest in your future streaming career. Now, if you want to earn some extra money to get that fancy equipment faster, you can put in some extra work over a few weekends and have the cash you need to get all the gaming gear you want. What do I mean by this? Well, it's simple. There are so many ways to earn extra money these days. It just comes down to, are you willing to put in the work? If you are serious about becoming a successful streamer, then you better not be afraid of work. So here's how you can earn some extra money. First, take a look around your house. I have no doubt that there is stuff you don't use, don't need, or don't want. And guess what? Somewhere, someone does want that stuff. Throw it up on eBay or the Facebook Marketplace and get rid of it. And don't be fancy and ask for what it's worth. Price it to sell quickly and get rid of it and get your money. You can also do a little bit of retail arbitrage, buying up the clearance aisles at Walmart, Kroger, thrift stores, wherever, and flip that stuff on eBay and Facebook as well. Now, this takes a little bit extra effort, right? You first have to find good deals, research to see what or if it's selling, buy it, list it, sell it, and then ship it. But if you really want that money to invest in some new gear, the work is definitely worth the reward for this. So basically, it all comes down to how bad do you want to get started and what do you want to get started with. If you can start today with what you have, then by all means do that. If you absolutely have to have new equipment, then get out there and start flipping. Or if you don't want to take the time and effort to play the flip game, go around your neighborhood and ask if anyone needs any chores or errands done. So many people will pay for convenience. And in your case, that means mowing the grass, washing the cars, taking out the trash, walking dogs, going to the store, picking up food from a restaurant. Pretty much anything they need done, they will pay cash for you to do the things they don't want to do. So when people come to me with the excuse that streaming is expensive, my answer is, it sure is. But it's going to cost you a lot more if you don't get in and get started. Because for one, it's not getting any cheaper to get into the streaming. And you are losing a ton of money the longer you wait to get started. So while streaming is expensive, not streaming and leaving your dreams behind means losing a lot more than just money.